Hey everybody, Cinema Sickness here with your daily sickness video, and as always, hope you guys are having an absolutely fantastic day. Hope your weekend was great. Hope Easter was fun for you, whether you did anything or not. Had an interesting Easter. Had to drive out to New Jersey. My mother lives out in New Jersey, and she invited me and Cinema Sickness Jr. Miss Sickness out there for Easter dinner. So I had to head out there, and on the way out there, we had to drive through Philadelphia. Now, not normally the biggest fan of driving out to my mother's house because driving anywhere that requires me to drive through Philadelphia because traffic's usually a mess, and just I'm not a big fan of driving that way. And I'd say 99.9% of the time when I'm driving out to Philadelphia, it means I'm going to be sitting in traffic because Route 76, which is like one of the main ways into Philadelphia, for anybody who lives in the area or has ever driven that way, you know that no matter what time of day, I don't care if it's rush hour, I don't care if it's noon, I don't care if it's 3 a.m. in the morning, you're pretty much guaranteed to hit traffic. It's insane. I hate driving on that road because there's always traffic. But you have that every now and then, for whatever reason, it's clear. And I don't know if because it was Easter or what, but yesterday it was clear. We zipped right to New Jersey, and we actually ended up getting to New Jersey an hour early. Now, of course, we could have just gone to my mother's house an hour early, but we happened to drive past a Big Lots, and the wife and I were actually both big fans of Big Lots. I like Big Lots because, of course, I like looking for movies there. My wife likes it because there's all kinds of food and knickknacks and house stuff and all kinds of things she likes to buy for a good price. So we're both actually really big fans of Big Lots for different reasons, but we always want to go. So we had some time to kill. Like I said, we were an hour early showing up for dinner, and we drove past Big Lots. And I said, hey, let's hit it up. Let's see what they got. We've never been to this Big Lots before, and paid off. This Big Lots actually had a ton of stuff, a lot more than some of the Big Lots around us. My wife was really excited because there's some things she usually, she used to buy from Big Lots that for whatever reason the ones we have in the area like no longer seem to ever carry. They had that stuff, and I was pretty excited because I found some DVDs I wanted to pick up here, so grab some cool stuff. So we will take a look at everything I grabbed. Now, I don't think any of this is necessarily anything new, and I mean new in the sense that maybe like a couple weeks ago I shot a daily sickness video where I was at Big Lots buying all kinds of stuff and showed you guys like what they had to offer. I think a lot of this is from that that shipment of stuff. Some of this could be newer stuff. I'm not 100% sure, but I think most of this is probably from that, or maybe some leftover stuff from older shipments. So if you haven't been to a Big Lots recently, they have gotten new titles in. Go watch my last video when I was there shooting an actual hunting video. You can see all kinds of new stuff, Blu-rays, DVDs, a lot of good titles they got in, and I saw pretty much most of the same stuff, but there are a few things that I either don't remember seeing last time I was there, or a few titles that I did see, but I didn't pick up. And all these were $3 a piece, so cool deals. So first thing I picked up here was Dark Victory, which is kind of weird because it's a Bette Davis movie. And the reason I say weird is because Bette Davis the last 2 days has like inundated my life. I was watching The Final Girls, which was a great movie, great kind of horror movie. I'd recommend checking it out. I'll review it, obviously. When I was watching that, the two main characters, the mother and daughter, they have this thing where they sing Bette Davis Eyes. So I'm watching the movie. They keep singing that song, and of course, every time I hear Bette Davis Eyes, the first thing that pops in my mind is not the original song. I immediately think of Gwyneth Paltrow from Duet singing this song because I love her rendition of it, and I love that movie. So I get that stuck in my head, and even when the movie's over, I'm still singing it. And I'm like, it's been a while since I've watched Duets. I love that movie. I'm gonna watch it. So Bette Davis had me watching 2 movies, and then I come across a Bette Davis movie that I didn't have. So kind of just weird the way that worked out. So definitely got to pick this up. Dark Victory. Very cool. I've never seen it. Looking forward to checking it out. And looking forward to checking out some Bette Davis Eyes right there. So very awesome. Then a title that I do remember looking at last time I was at Big Lots, but for whatever reason, I didn't pick it up. So grabbed it this time. And actually, looking at this, I don't know why I didn't buy this. And I even had to double check because I'm looking at it thinking, this looks really good. Why didn't I pick this up? I don't know. And I was like, or did I pick it up? But looked at cinemasickness.com and it wasn't on my list, so I don't think I have it. And that is Gambit. This year's starring Colin Firth, Cameron Diaz, and Alan Rickman. Why didn't I buy this? I have no idea. I'm just looking at it, I'm like, I really should have picked this up. This is like a great movie. So, I don't know. You guys tell me, was the movie any good? I had to pick it up, and I'm looking forward to checking it out. In fact, I'm actually really looking forward to checking this one out. I do not know why I didn't grab it last time I was at Big Lots. So I picked it up this time, $3. Seemed like a great deal. Then a movie I've come across multiple times out hunting. I see it used a lot. But again, for whatever reason, I've never bothered to pick it up, and that is Savages. Looked like a good movie as well. In fact, the wife actually, as I'm finishing up looking through the DVDs and Blu-rays, she's done looking at the stuff she wants to look at. She comes over and she's just kind of like skimming through DVDs as well. She's like, "Oh, do you have this movie?" And I was like, "I'm getting it." So definitely a movie that her and I are both interested in checking out, which is great. I love when I pick up movies that the wife wants to see as well, because that means we can watch them together. So Savages, looking forward to checking this out. Looks pretty good. Leave some comments down below if you've seen it. I was a little hesitant on grabbing this one, but I did, and that is Monty Python's Life of Brian, the Immaculate Edition 2 DVD set. The reason I was hesitant on buying this is because this is the only Monty Python movie I don't have on Blu-ray. And I would like to get this on Blu-ray at some point, and of course, if I ever come across The Life of Brian on Blu-ray for a good price, I'm gonna buy it. Again, it's like the only Monty Python movie I do not have on Blu-ray, so I did pick it up. It was only $3. Getting this as an upgrade because the DVD I have is kind of just like, I think it's some special features, but it's somewhat bare bones. Not a lot of special features. It's like the first first DVD release, so very standard release of The Life of Brian. So why not pick up the 2-disc release with a boatload of special features? So very cool. Again, just getting this as an upgrade. Although in somewhere down the line in the future, I'm going to end up replacing this with the Blu-ray release. But for now, whatever, $3. I picked it up on DVD to upgrade. As you guys know, I've been on a Sandra Bullock kick recently, so I picked up Forces of Nature. Never seen it, but Sandra Bullock, Ben Affleck. The Ben Affleck part makes me go, we'll see. I mean, Ben Affleck's very hit or miss for me. I see movies where he's great, and I see other movies where I'm like, not so much. So we'll see how he is in this. I'm not so sure about a romantic comedy with those two. Maybe it'll work. I've never seen it, but like I said, I've been on a Sandra Bullock kick recently, just buying up all her movies. So I got it. And I did end up coming across, what was that movie that I just picked up that I can't think of? Hope Floats. That was the movie. I did actually come across Hope Floats at Big Lots as well for only $3 on Blu-ray, which, as you guys know, I picked it up for like $3.75 on DVD at Walmart, and then I returned that copy so I could then buy the Blu-ray copy at Target for $4.75. I was like, it's $1 more. I'm going to upgrade to Blu-ray. Why not have the Blu-ray instead of the DVD for only $1? And then, of course, I come across it on Blu-ray at Big Lots for only $3. So I didn't buy it. I figured at this point, I'm like, I'm not returning this movie for a second time. I don't care. It's only like a couple dollars difference. What, $1.75 difference. I don't care. I've already returned it once. I'm not doing it again. I have it on Blu-ray. I'm happy with my copy. But there you go. If you're looking for that movie, they do have it on Blu-ray for only $3 at Big Lots. I was kind of bummed when I came across that. But again, picked up Forces of Nature. Looking forward to checking it out. I've been really enjoying what Sandra Bullock I've been seeing recently. Then this is cool that I grabbed My Way, and I wasn't quite sure about this one at first. I looked at it and thought, this could be interesting, but what really sold me on this was the synopsis. Every now and then, if I'm like, not so sure, I will read the synopsis to maybe get an idea what the movie's about and see, if this movie I'm not so sure about is going to be something I want to see, and really the synopsis sold me on this one, because I wasn't quite sure. I do tend to really enjoy World War II based movies, but they sometimes can be hit or miss, especially when I've never heard of them before. But the synopsis on this sounded pretty interesting, so looking forward to checking this one out. This looks like a really good movie, and it is in actually it looks like it's dubbed, because I say it's I guess it's a Korean film, but it does have English dubbing. But I'll probably watch it in its native language. I do prefer to do that. So anyway, looks like a great movie. Looking forward to checking that out. You guys let me know about this one. This is Home Sweet Hell. This is another one of those movies that I was kind of like, I don't really know. But the synopsis, very short synopsis, by the way. But the synopsis sounded interesting. Sounded like something that could be a fun movie. I can see this one kind of going either way. So if you've seen this movie, if you have thoughts on it, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think of this movie. But I'm looking forward to checking it out. Looks pretty interesting. And then finally, the last that I grabbed is a movie that I've come across many times before. I see this all the time. I remember coming across this a lot at Big Lots, and I see it all the time when I'm out at flea markets and stuff like that, and at pawn shops and Goodwills and other thrift stores and whatnot. I don't know why I've always passed on it. Finally grabbed it, and that is Interview. Why did I grab this? Steve Buscemi, he sold me. I'll pretty much buy anything with him in it. So I don't know why I've passed on it for all this time. As you can see, this you can see the plastic. Maybe you can see that it's seen its fair share of hands. It's been passed around a few times. So this has definitely been sitting in stock for some time now at Big Lots. It's probably been sitting on the shelf for years now, and finally jumped on it. I don't know why I've always passed this one up. Again, is it going to be any good? I don't know. Leave comments below if you've seen this one. I'd like to hear your thoughts. But Steve Buscemi sold me because I tend to really like anything I see Steve Buscemi in. So had to grab it. Looking forward to checking that out as well. So there you go, guys. That was it. That was everything I grabbed at Big Lots on my way out to see my mother in New Jersey. So very cool. A lot of good stuff here. Feel free to leave some comments. Let me know about any of this stuff, because I've not... Well, okay, Life of Brian, of course, I've seen that multiple times, but everything else besides Life of Brian, I've never seen, so by all means, leave some comments down below. Let me know your thoughts on any of these. I would love to hear what you got to say, so very cool. All right, that is it. Like I was saying, though, if you have a Big Lots nearby, you might want to head out there if you haven't been out there in like a few months, because they have got a lot of stuff, a lot of new stuff in, a lot of good DVDs, a lot of good Blu-rays. Again, go check out my last hunting video when I was there. You'll see a lot of good stuff. I assure you, tons of awesome stuff in it at Big Lots. If you have one nearby, definitely check it out. So, all right, again, that is it. So, again, thank you guys so much for checking this video out. Be sure to hit that like button down below if you want to see a brand new video from me every single day. Then hit that subscribe button, and you're going to get one. Also, if you want to grab yourself a Cinema Sickness t-shirt, hoodie, tank top, hat, buttons, all kinds of cool Cinema Sickness gear, head over to cinemasickness.spreadshirt.com where you can get yourself some. And finally, if you want to just keep these videos coming your way, show your support, go over to patreon.com/cinemasickness, where you can become a patron, again, and show your support. Any tiny little bit helps and is greatly, greatly appreciated. So, all right, that's it. Have a great one, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.